نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم على آله وأصحابه وبعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Alhamdulillah, welcome to our Nahw session 21. Alhamdulillah, and we are learning about fail. So let's start with the lesson, inshallah. We have been learning about fail since last few sessions, and inshallah, we will start with um, a very brief topic of أنواع أفعال أفعال صحيحة and أفعال معتلة. So these are the two types of afal that we are going to learn today. And last week we did the examples for Jumla failure and we learned about the outside doer, that how we can find the outside doers. And inshallah, we will have a review for this as well. But first, we will see that in Arabic that verbs are mostly three-letter two letters, but they are of two types. You know that they mostly they are the jizr is of three letters. So we will see that there are two types of the verbs, and the one is afal sahiha, and the other, as you can see, this is afal mutalla. So, what are these two, Sahiha and Mutalla? This learning them and just having a brief introduction is enough, because this will be very important when we will be doing surf studies, and when the irregular surface start, the Afal Mutalla are very important to learn, because all the surf Sahir and surf Kabir Jar will have a slight difference when we will be using the Jizr, which will have the afal mutalla. So what are they? So let's talk about them. Afal sahiha are the consonant verbs, as you can see, and they are based on three sound consonants. Sound consonants means all the words or the roof of the Arabic language. The basic or the root letter word is based on the verb, you know, that fa'ala. These are the default root letters that we use for every word, and this gives the meaning he did. So far represents the first kalima, ain the second kalima, lam the third kalima, and the root verb is always masculine. We know that. So for the afal sahiha, we have these root letters when we are going to put any other word or letter into it. We will have the afal sahiha, but this will not include afal mu'talla. All the huruf tahji of Arabic language are afal are the huruf sahiha, because they are not having the huruf illa. And these are the huruf illa, alif, waw, and ya. Except these three word huruf, all of them are these huruf sahiha. And we can see the examples here by putting in the default root letters fa'ala. We can get so many words. For example, daraba. We can put these three the huruf, dod, ra, and ba, and we get daraba. Daraba means to hit, and we know that the family which only have the root letters is our family one, because it doesn't have any extra letter to it. So you can see that these all words don't have any extra letter in it. So this is our family one words. So daraba, fataha, nasara. Daraba means to hit, fataha means to open, Nasara means to help, and you can see that they have no extra letter in them. And these are afal sahiha, because with the huruf sahiha we are making a afal, a fail, daraba, fataha, nasara, and they do not have any huruf illa in them. And these are the huruf illa. We'll see them. But remember that if we do not have any huruf illa, we have all the huruf sahiha, and afal will be sahiha, like daraba, fatha, and nasara. Alhamdulillah. So here, afal mu'talla, they are also called as weak verbs. Why weak verbs? We will inshallah learn them in serve that why they are called the weak verbs when we will start doing the more rules for in our self studies. And these are called weak verbs and may have one or more of the vowels, and they are alif, waw, and ya. And these vowels are called huruf illa. For example, you can see here wa'ada, qala, and rama. So you can see here they all have one huruf illa inside them. You can see here wa'ada, this wow, the first root letter, have a harf illa, wow. Wa'ada means to promise. Qala, qala again, you can see the middle letter is the alif. This is also harf illa. Qala means to say. Rama, again, the last root letter is, or the lam kalima has ya, and that is a huruf or harf illa, that means to throw. Again, this is family one because it doesn't have any extra letter. Inshallah, all the concepts that we are learning, whenever we see them, we are going to repeat them, and we are also going to keep revising them, so all the concepts will just will be intact in our minds. So you can see that here the fa kalima have a harf illa, has a harf illa. Here qala, the ayn kalima has a harf illa, and here rama has this last letter, or the lam kalima has the harf of illa. So these are all, whenever a verb or a fi'l has a harf illa, that fi'l will be a fi'l mu'talla as well. Afal mu'talla, whenever they consist of any huruf illa. And these are three: alif, waw, and ya. So here, this is again one other thing, that this is family one because it doesn't have any extra letter to it. Till now, we have done in our self studies family 2 and 3. We have Alhamdulillah completed, and inshallah, we are starting with the family 4 in our self study. So, family 1, this family we will be doing in the end of all the families. So here, as we know that fa, ain, and lam represent any root letter, and they serve as the variables or the default letters. The fa kalima, ain kalima, and lam kalima for fa'il. So, Alhamdulillah, now we are starting our mafa'il al-khamsa. Mafa'il al-khamsa, we know that this is plural. And for that, we are using the singular form. This time, Buddha is showing this word is singular. We are, for broken plurals, we know that a non-human, we always use a singular sifa. So here, this is Mosu sifa, and we know that they always match in the properties. This is the plural form, but because this is broken plural, non-human, that is why we are using Tabar Buddha here to give it a sifa. Fa'il khamsa, we know that there are five type of foods. And since now, let's talk about in detail about the details. All right. So we know that mafa'il or maf'ul are details. So we have been talking about these details. So what's a detail? We already have a little introduction about our maf'ul. We did maf'ul bihi, the direct object, a few days before in sessions. And we know that everything after fail and file is a maf'ul. After fail and file is a detail, and it's mansoob, it is a nasab in the status. So we already have a little introduction about the food, And now we are going to see in detail what are the types of maf'ul. Inshallah, we are going to learn them. So here we are going to learn about five types of maf'ul uh, that we'll see, inshallah. We know that there are five types. So what are these five types of maf'ul? Here this is we know that details because I mentioned that all the maf'uls are details, so they are always mansoob. They are always nasab in the status. So here five maf'ul are given: maf'ul bihi, al maf'ul fihi, maf'ul li ajlihi, or lahu. It has two names: maf'ul li ajlihi or lahu, maf'ul mutlaq and maf'ul ma'hu. We'll see these mafa'il or these maf'ul one by one, inshallah. So here, these are five maf'ul, and what are they? Maf'ul bihi gives the answers to who and what in a sentence. Inshallah, we'll see it in the details or in the explanation. And maf'ul fihi gives the answers to where and when. It gives answers for mata and aina. Maf'ul li ajlihi or lahu is why, limaza. Maf'ul mutlaq gives the answers for the emphasis, or it can be a masdar in a sentence. It has other forms. We'll inshallah learn that. And maf'ul, uh, this maf'ul ma'hu is that when somebody is along with or accompanied by someone. So these are the types of maf'ul that we are going to learn. These are the details after fail and file. We have a maf'ul, and maf'uls are the details of us. So now let's talk about, as I mentioned, let's talk about in detail for the details. So here is a very interesting example which covers almost all of mafa'il. Bilal drinks milk at home daily, willingly, because he wants to stay healthy. So here we have this sentence in English, just like a simple Arabic sentence, or because it is easy to understand the concept of maf'ul. With this example, that is why I have chosen this example. And this, Alhamdulillah, this is how we learn from Ustad Nawad Ali Khan. Alhamdulillah. So, this is Bilal drinks milk at home daily willingly because he wants to stay healthy. So here we can see, as we know that after fail and file, we have our maf'ul. So what is our fail and file here? Our file is Bilal here. This is the doer, always Rafa. Drinks is our action, our fail, right? And now everything, as I already mentioned before, that all the other things after fail and file are details. But what type of details we'll see? Alhamdulillah, we can see here lots of details as we are learning about maf'ul, that there are five types of maf'ul. So what are those types? See here, the first one, milk. So it is like, what is he drinking? So it is giving the answer for what. So this is a maf'ul bihi. All right. So he is drinking milk. What is he drinking? Or what he drinks is what? Giving the answer for what. He is drinking milk. This is our maf'ul bihi. The next is, where is he drinks, or where is he drinking milk? So he drinks milk at home. So this is a maf'ul fihi, giving the answers for where and when. Where or when. So he drinks milk at home. So this is giving the answer for where. Maf'ul fihi. The answer is maf'ul fihi. Daily is when, again, maf'ul fihi. See here, maf'ul fihi gives answer for where and when. As you know that after fail and file, all the other things are detailed or maf'ul. But now we are learning what type of a maf'ul it is. Again, the reason why li ajlihi or lahu is why. What is the reason for him to drink milk? The reason is that he wants to stay healthy. So this is our maf'ul li ajli. All these are maf'ul. They are all details. But now we are learning what type of details are they. whether it is مفعول به, مفعول فيه, مفعول معه, مفعول مطلق, or مفعول لأجله or له. Alhamdulillah. So let's start. For this session, inshallah, we are going to see مفعول به in detail, inshallah. So let's see مفعول به. Alhamdulillah. We will start with it. So what is maf'ul bihi? We know that there are 5 types. The first type is maf'ul bihi, the direct object. Maf'ul bihi is a direct object. All right. So it is used as a direct object of a verb. It tells us who and what. It gives answers for who and what. Remember it that it always tells or gives answers for who and what was the action done to. All right. The detail or the object of the sentence. This is the most common of the maf'il you can say, and it can have 2 forms. All right. The first form is when it can be used as a regular isim in the sentence. Inshallah, we'll see the examples. The second type is a pronoun attached to the fi'l, then it will be a maf'ul bihi. In the surface studies, I mentioned to you that whenever there is a pronoun attached to a fi'l, that is a maf'ul, and it is always fi mahalli nasab, and it is a maf'ul bihi. Now we are learning that it is a maf'ul bihi, a pronoun that is attached to a fi'l. All right. So a pronoun that is attached to a fi'l is always maf'ul bihi, and it is fi mahalli nasab. These are the few things that you have to remember for maf'ul bihi when you look into any ayah or sentence to find out what is a maf'ul bihi or what type of maf'ul it is. Look at the examples and the things will be clear to you, inshallah. The first example that we are seeing is وَهُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ بِالْحَقِّ. بِالْحَقِّ, this is Surah Anam, and it is He who created the skies and the earth in truth. So, what did He create? The skies and the earth. The answer is, can we see this? It is giving the answer for what did He create? The skies and the earth. خلق خلق فعل ماضي معلوم. It is giving the answer. This is giving the answer. This detail. This is file. File is ضمير مستتر تقديره هو. We have already learned it. There's خلق. It has the ضمير مستتر. We know that the huwa and huwa here form has the ضمير مستتر تقديره هو. We can look for an outside doer, but it is not necessary that we always have an outside doer. Sometimes if there is an outside doer, we can see it will carry the ma and it will be file. But here there is no outside doer. خلق, it has a file. The fair and file is the ضمير مستتر تقديره هو. So what is the detail? What is the maf'ul bihi here? Because it is giving the answer for what? It is as-samawati wal arda, the skies and the earth in truth. So وهو الذي خلق السماوات والأرض بالحق. So and it is He who created the skies and the earth. So skies and the earth is a maf'ul bihi here, a detail of the sentence. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah, I'm stopping the section here and I'm uh, just starting with the new session. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.